Hey guys, it's AlluringSimmer here, back with another video. I know that it's been a couple months since I've last posted, but hopefully we can get back onto a regular schedule. I'm going to be trying to post every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about an hour before I stream every day. So if you didn't know, I have been on Twitch for a few years now. Part of the reason why I haven't been able to focus on YouTube as much, but my goal is to hopefully try and find a way to balance both and maybe post some things from Twitch onto YouTube as well. So for those who may not be able to make it to the streams or those who miss it, they'll be able to catch up on some of the things on YouTube. Um, so yeah, if you aren't already following me on Twitch, I basically stream a lot of Sims, but I also play other games as well, like Nancy Drew. I also have been playing Fortnite recently. So if these are the kind of things that are up your alley, you should definitely check me out on Twitch. There will be a link in the description down below. I stream every single day at around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to, but sometimes it's a little bit later. And on weekends, I stream usually after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check me out on Twitch. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Today, we are going to be renovating a cabin in Granite Falls. I was speaking with my Twitch chat and I was asking them like where I should renovate. So I was speaking with my Twitch chat and I was asking them where we should renovate, if I should renovate in Granite Falls or if I should renovate, I think it was um Windenburg maybe. And they all voted for Granite Falls. So basically, since Outdoor Retreat was one of the first I think game packs, I think it was a game pack to come out. Obviously there wasn't maybe as much content as some of the future game packs, and also at the time that it came out, we didn't have as many packs out as we do now. So I'm thinking of giving one of the cabins a little bit of a refresh, making a little bit more modern, maybe give it more of like a glamping sort of feel. Basically upgrading it from what it was with some of the new packs that have come out since then. I will have my gallery ID in the description, but if you want to check it out, it is AlluringSimmer. I'm also AlluringSimmer on most social media platforms. If you want to follow me on Twitter or check out my Instagram, there will be links in the description down below. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so originally I wanted to have the face cam go over the entire video, but I wasn't able to do that this time. However, in the future videos, we'll probably have face cam throughout the entire thing. But let's just get right into it. Basically, I decided to go for more of just an upgrade from the original build as opposed to the original glamping sort of vibe that I wanted to do. I think that would definitely be something I would like to do sometime in the future, but I kind of wanted to limit the packs that I use just a teensy bit for this first one, just because if you were to download this from the gallery, I don't expect everyone to have all the packs. Um, and I wanted to also show that there was a way to like upgrade it, make it a little bit more fun without using a bunch of packs as well. I think the main pack that we used a lot of was definitely Seasons, and I also used a little bit of Eco Lifestyle, and then I think most of the rest of the build was actually a lot of base game and then a few other packs mixed throughout. If you do want to download this build from the gallery, there is no CC in the build, so I'll have a link to my gallery. Well, not a link, but I'll have my gallery ID in the description down below so you guys can check it out. Um, Basically, I just wanted to go for something a little bit darker than the original build. I also wanted to add an extra bedroom, which I did manage to do without making the space that much bigger. One thing that I do regret when renovating this build was obviously I wanted to change it from the original, but I felt like I could have maybe kept the terrain paint from the original build and just kind of switch up the landscaping, because adding the rocks and stuff to the build was so hard to figure out like where to place it and make it look sort of natural. So in the future, if I were to, kind of renovate a lot that might be in a space that I'm not comfortable with building normally, I'd probably just keep the original landscaping, kind of just switch up what I don't like. However, I do like how it ended up turning out in the end. One thing that I really like to add in a lot of my builds is like really curvy paths. I feel like I add them into every single build, and I kind of use them to like frame the rest of the items that I put into the landscaping. Well, not into the landscaping. The items that I put on the exterior of the lot, I feel like I frame it with a terrain paint, and it definitely helps a lot to make like kind of map out where I want things to go. So later on, you will notice that I do use like this stone terrain paint to kind of create a pathway around the entire lot. And the stone pathway also like frames some of the areas where I put like the picnic table and the barbecue and the swings. And that's what I'm about to do right now. I think this pathway is from Get Together. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I did use quite a few items from Get Together as well. And that was only because I felt that there were some things that really made sense for this build. Overall, I tried to use the packs that made the most sense, and items that I think that would, just add to the outdoor retreat sort of experience. I wanted to make sure that it was both like livable, so functional, but also had a little bit more, I don't know, liveliness to it. One thing that I wanted to make sure to add was a room or a space for like toddlers and children. Because again, I feel like a lot of the older packs, even though they may have had stuff for like kids or teens and stuff like that, they were definitely more geared towards young adults, except for some of the specific packs like Parenthood and like the toddler room stuff pack. But we could talk more about that because honestly, I feel like it's not even that geared towards toddlers. But I wanted to use some items that I felt would make sense for, younger Sims. So we do have a toddler bed and there's like a toddler potty. I think I also added in some toys. So like if you wanted a smaller family to come and stay at this lot, they would have everything they needed. You wouldn't have to worry about bringing a bed or bringing a potty chair or leaving your toddler at home. Like I wanted to make sure that it would be usable no matter what style of, household you have. Honestly, you could even have like a bigger household stay here. All you would probably have to do is like add a tent somewhere into the backyard so you might have more space because there's a double bed. I put a single bed for if you have like a child or teen sim, and then there's also the toddler bed. And then you can also factor in there's like a couch and there's chairs so your sims can sleep in there as well. Um I wanted to add the woohoo bush. I don't know why. I just felt like it was very fitting for this build. So I just kind of snuck it in there. I also kept um, the horseshoe throwing game. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's just horseshoe throw. I don't know. Whatever it's called. I added that, just as a fun little activity. I kept the fire pit and I also added the water balloon bucket, which I think also came with seasons. Again, I just tried to add things that I felt would make sense for this type of lot. We do also have a bicycle at the front. That one is from Discover University. I think that may have been the only item that I used from that pack. So if you don't have that, it won't be that big of a deal. I just felt like maybe if you had your Sims come here, it would be kind of nice to like ride your bike around the world. However, if you don't have that, maybe if you have Eco Lifestyle, you could use that bike. And if you don't have either pack, that's totally fine. It's not really a necessity. Another thing that I added that was from a different pack was the swing set. I'm pretty sure it's from Island Adventure. There is also a swing set that came with another pack. I can't think of what pack it was. I think it might have been Seasons actually. So if you have Seasons, which you will need if you want to download this build, then you can replace it with that one if you don't have. I think I said Island Adventure, but I meant Island Living. Whatever it's called. I replaced it. You can replace it with the one from Seasons if you don't have it. Here's where I made like the kitchen, living room space. It's a little bit cramped, obviously, because I did expand to have another bedroom, but I wanted to make sure that there was like a living space. And also there is no longer like a formal dining area, but I felt like having the three stools as well as the picnic table outdoors, and then there's also the couch where your Sims can sit. There's definitely they're not gonna run out of space to like eat. They're just not really like a formal seating area. However, if that's something that you may like, you can always get rid of the extra bedroom and replace it with a you know, like a separate dining area. I just wanted to make sure that this was functional for not only just like a couple or like one adult sim. I wanted to make it functional for like a whole family if you wanted. And then if you were to, you know, download this build, you could always just change out the like child bedroom into the dining area if you wanted to, so you wouldn't have to necessarily delete the room altogether. Here's the bathroom. I tried to keep it pretty simple. You got your toilet, your sink, shower, and bath combo. I wanted to make sure that everything that you needed was available on this lot. So your Sims obviously have somewhere they can eat, they have somewhere they can sleep, they have somewhere where they can, you know, use the bathroom, and obviously they can get all their other needs met with the other Sims that are on the lot. So in terms of like social, and I feel like there's one like fun. There's definitely a lot of activities for your Sims to do. I also added the bird feeder thing. I'm pretty sure that came with backyard stuff. So again, there are a few like little things from other packs as well, but the big packs that you would definitely need in order to download this build would probably be seasons, obviously outdoor retreat because that's the world we're building in, and probably get together. I think those are the main 3 packs. But I did try to use a lot of base game. Most of the toddler stuff, if not all of it, is from base game because, you know, the toddler update was for base game. So I think this build is very accessible. So if this is something that you're looking for, you know, hopefully it meets a lot of the needs in terms of like catering to a lot of different life stages. I also added in these like extra clutter items just to make it feel more like maybe this is a cabin that is owned by another sim and like they come back here every so often, you know, for a little vacation. So there's like a little void critter poster up, and then I put like a little lunchbox underneath the dresser, and there's also like a little, you know, book bag or a backpack. I don't know why I said book bag, but you know, like usually when you go onto like a smaller sort of vacation, you may not carry a whole suitcase, but you might just bring your backpack with your stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the builds. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the rest of the video to see the screenshots, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.